Today is a very special day because yes, it is Apple Vision time and I have it right here. This is how the box looks like. It's about, I don't know how, I can't really tell exactly how much does this weigh, but I want to say it weighs close to like 5 pounds, maybe 4.5. But here's the front portion of the box, Apple Vision, which looks like snow goggles for snowboarding, Apple Vision Pro on the side. Serial number, storage information. This is the 256 gigabytes and more Apple Vision stuff. On top, it's pretty bland, white on the bottom. Let's start off with the most satisfying part, and that is ripping this little paper ribbon. So there's one and there's two. Now for a quick recap, this costs $3,500. And I believe it's $400 more if you want the 1 terabyte storage option. And lifting this thing up, right away we are presented with the Apple Vision. And it definitely does look sci-fi, I gotta say. The material feels extremely soft. Here's a quick close-up how these little lines look like. They easily go in. Honestly, it feels like socks. That's what it feels like to me right now. This is interesting. There's a little knob that rotates here. You have more Apple paper that you have to take off, kind of like the same paper material that Apple uses for like their cables when they ever pack their stuff. Even this look like goggles. It's kind of interesting if I could wear it. But you do have a glass cover. From my understanding, this is real glass. Really does look sci-fi, and the glass cover just came off. But this is pretty, it's like a glass of water type, clear glass. That's what this is starting to look like. It's not fully black. The glass is not at all painted. It's the background that's just deep black. That does make it look good. It does have a nose guard right here. Well, a light edge, blockage. Forgot the exact name. Comment down below. But this is using almost like, it looks like a cloth material, which is nice. That means I could actually eliminate light from easily leaking in. And here is the front portion of the fascia. Unfortunately, it's not like the Meta. This portion does not adjust, but it is held together magnetically, and this is also magnetically as well. Pretty thin. Let me get the Quest 3. I want to compare the size dimensions. All right, this is probably the first time the Quest 3 and the Vision Pro have been in the same video in a side-by-side comparison. But this is how this headset looks like naked. And if I remove this, I'm gonna also make it naked. And here we go. We have two headsets with no attachments on, and it's almost identical to the Quest 3. Pretty trippy. In case you're curious what kind of decal this is, I'll have that store linked in the description down below where I got it from. But I mean, like, they're pretty close. They're almost identical to each other. Of course, one is made out of premium material while the other one's made out of plastic material. That's what $3,000 more gets you. Soft fabric, and this just magnetically attaches back on. You do have a digital crown, which really does feel like the digital crown on an Apple Watch. You have opening air vents right here, I just noticed that, and more additional cameras and sensors right here. And has this little pulley that allows you to remove the head strap. So that's what that orange tab in there is. And this circular knob, from my understanding, that's how this headset gets power whenever you attach the battery pack, which is going to be in here. So let's go ahead and start making our way towards that. Apple Vision Pro. Instruction guide. Beautiful artwork. With only the setup procedure, and that's basically it. It's just an overview of everything. Sure, you guys don't want me to go through that. If you guys do want to see the instruction guide, let me know in the comment section. I'll probably make it too short or something. And the loop band. Trying to make this entertaining for you guys. You guys need to understand it. Unboxing videos is kind of awkward. I'm literally just raw dogging this. Oh god, I said that on video. Apologies if you're if you didn't appreciate that. So this is the dual band, and this simply just pops off if I want to attach this like so. So yeah, you have this band, which is fully adjustable from both the top and back portion. And then you got the upper band, which is like Apple Watch. Like the way you adjust it is like Apple Watch with their little loop band they have. It's interesting. I'm not personally going to be using this one because A complaint that The Verge made that was somewhat irritating is you have the choice either wearing this or using your actual computer as an example. But by choosing this, it'll mess up your hair. Like, well, just use this loop halo band. I'm pretty sure this won't mess up your hair unless you have like full head on like mullet or something. Again, I'm gonna personally review this. I'll tell you how it is without skipping any corners like MKHD did. Not to be disrespectful, but I mean, like, he didn't give us the FOV specs or anything like that. Because one of the complaints that The Verge made was that the FOV was significantly less than the Quest 3. I'm going to go ahead and confirm and test that out for myself. And Apple is hiding that on their website, which I also don't appreciate. You know, they have guided tutorials right here. All right, here is the brick. Now, there's benefits to this. Just like anything else in the world, there's pros and cons. But for the Quest 3, it's all built into the VR headset, which means all the weight dangles in the front. Quest Pro had a battery pack in the back, so was able to balance everything close to 50-50. This, it's going to have the same effect, having everything like weighted in the front portion of your face. But long term, ideally you want something like this. You don't want a built-in battery. I'm going to have to rip this. There we go. I'm not sliding through that. Because batteries lose longevity. In the next decade or so, this should not be able to hold its fullest capacity like it used to be on day one. But since this is replaceable, your headset doesn't have to be opened up or thrown in the trash when you need a new battery pack. You can just swap this, and I'm pretty sure aftermarket companies will then soon take advantage of this and make batteries of their own that are compatible for the Vision Pro. Now, there is a oddly hole right here I just noticed that looks like it's the same hole that you'll typically see on an iPhone with a SIM card, which I'm gonna go ahead and poke a sentence that hasn't been said before. All or nothing. Oh, it's spring loaded. It opens. No, I'm genuinely surprised. I thought this was a speaker and I was about to damage it, but thank goodness I have warranty on it. It unveiled a Thunderbolt. Now, a lightning port, I'm sorry. Now, this is much wider than an actual Apple Watch. Let me see if I can find an example. Here, this is how the lightning port looks like. And this is the one that came out of the Apple Vision. It's much wider, as you see. But they're still utilizing this. I personally wish they were just using USB-C. Because this, if it was USB-C to USB-C, I would be able to use like a standard USB-C power bank that I have laying around. But that was interesting. And it's secure. So this is replaceable, so you're not left stranded if something happens to this. If you rip the cable, your dog chewed on it or something like that. So that's good to know. Again, something that MKHD left out, or other reviewers did too. This is why real consumers should get their hands on this, not people with good relationships and good terms with Apple. So you got USB-C to USB-C braided, like the iPhone 14. And from my understanding, this power adapter is a standard Apple power adapter, but it's 33 watts. And then in here, we have more additional stuff designed by Apple, more instruction guides. Oh no, this is the $20 microfiber cloth that Apple sells. It just feels like a standard microfiber cloth. It doesn't even smell good. Throwing that aside. Lens seal cushion. Oh, light sealed. No, yeah, light sealed. I did say it wrong. Read it wrong, I mean. Okay, this is like some type of escape room puzzle. You have to do that to get it out. W+, don't know what that means, but I'm assuming this is additional cushion if you need more room. Yep, so if you're wearing glasses, this is the cushion that you want to put on. But since your boy's wearing contacts right now, I'll be perfectly fine with this. And I didn't get the prescription lens option because that was going to be like $500 more or something ridiculous. Don't quote me on that, I'm just guessing that's how much it's going to cost. But I believe it's like $100 or something like that if you get prescription lens. I decided to opt out for that because this is already expensive as it is. And my contacts cost a lot less. So I already just switched to contacts at this point. But yeah, that's basically the unboxing. I'm not going to power it on because I want to save that for the setup procedure for a different video. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you're subscribed. That's basically it when it comes to the Apple Vision Pro. I'm sure you guys were the only people that were able to see a good size comparison between a naked Quest 3 between the Apple Vision Pro and the same video side by side. I'm sure this was the first video available on YouTube that did that. So, hey, we did something. And the battery pack thing was pretty interesting. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like and get subscribed for more Quest 3 videos because this is going to be one crazy week. Thank you so much for watching.